welcome to a Beyond Belief Spyglass. In this video, my son Denali,
Hi.
the inspiration for Kenai, is going to interview me, the author of the book, about a topic in the book. Stay tuned. All right, so what do you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you about the Barnum effect.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny, like in the way that they described it in the book with the Swami.
Swami Tuk Tuk. Yeah, the Barnum effect, it's named after P.T. Barnum.
Who was that?
So have you ever heard of Barnum and Bailey Circus?
Yeah.
Okay, so P.T. Barnum was, I think, the person that started that. I could be wrong about that, but principle of critical thinking, admit when you could be wrong. So, yeah, Barnum was kind of a showman, a bit of a huckster. He would create these hoaxes, and he made a fortune off of creating all of these wild hoaxes and things that people would pay to come and see that weren't real. And then he wrote a book about it called Humbug. That's where we get the word humbug, I think. And in it, he kind of describes this effect, that this process of saying things about people that like you're reading their personality, or you're predicting their future, or you're describing their deepest person, who they are inside. But what you really do is you just say very general, vague things. You're just
like I could call you playful, yet very serious at times, I guess.
Exactly.
And that could describe anybody, because anybody is playful and serious sometimes.
Exactly right. Exactly right. Yeah, those kind of vague statements that could be true about anybody, they seem so true. And people who want to believe will hear them, and they'll go ahead and they'll just believe. And they'll think that the Swami or whoever has all of these magical powers. Now, what's really interesting is that, for me personally, because I'm a psychologist, what's really interesting is that this effect was proven in a kind of a laboratory situation by a psychologist named Bertram Forer.
If you've read that part in the book, Kenai also says that it's sometimes called the Forer effect because of him.
That's right. He's a psychologist named Bertram Forer, and I think it was in the 1940s or 50s. He actually took a bunch of descriptions out of an astrology column in the newspaper, turned it into a personality profile that was really, really vague. And then he had all of his students, like 30 to 40 students, take this, what he called personality test, and then he gave them the results, which was this astrology column. And they all got the same results. And then they all rated the outcome of their personality test as very accurate, very accurate, like a 4.2 out of 5 or something, which for psychology is a pretty solid number. And then he revealed to all of them that they all got the same result, and it came out of an astrology column. So the Forer effect, or the Barnum effect, is very, very powerful. It's when somebody is telling you something about yourself that's so vague that it seems true. It's how astrology columns work. It's how cold reading works with psychics, when they tell you all kinds of things about yourself. And, it's one of those ways that people who want to scam you can scam you and commit hoaxes by getting you to believe that they're reading your mind, predicting your future, when all they're doing is just saying things that are true for everybody. And that's why you got to stay skeptical.
Stay skeptical. Stay skeptical. That's our motto.
Yeah.